Chapter 9, the human body system. This chapter gives an expansive overview of, well, us. The human body has many components, but today we'll go over the nervous system and nerve impulse.
A nerve impulse is the movement of the action potential along the nerve cell. An electrochemical gradient is carried through the phospholipid bilayer of the dendrites, cell body, down the axon, and ultimately neurotransmitters are released into the synapse. Let's take a closer look. This is a diagram of a nerve cell, labeled number 1 on the diagram. For no reason in particular is the dendrite. A dendrite is a short branched extension of a nerve cell, along which impulses received from other cells at synapses are transmitted to the cell body. It receives the incoming signals, so to speak.
Number 2 is the soma. The soma produces the proteins that the other parts of the neuron, including the dendrites and axons and synapses, need to function properly. The soma is the cell body of a neuron. It contains the nucleus, among other structures. These structures support the chemical processing of the neuron, the most important of which is the production of neurotransmitters.
Finally, number 3, the much-discussed axon. An axon is a long, slender structure. Many axons are insulated with a fatty substance called myelin. Myelin helps axons conduct an electrical signal. Neurons generally have one main axon.
Number 4 points to a node of Ranvier. This part in particular is not relevant to the class, but in a sense they are the spaces between the myelin, and they serve to facilitate the rapid conduction.
Number 5. We have the axon terminal. They are that part of the nerve cell that makes synaptic connections with another nerve cell or muscle tissue. The impulse passes through the synapse.
Number 7 is the myelin sheath. We gave a brief introduction back on slide 3, but these are the sleeves of fatty tissue that protect your nerve cells. The sheath also prevents the movement of ions into or out of the neuron, so essentially, it prevents depolarization.
The synapse is not labeled on the diagram here, but it is in essence the gap from the nerve to the muscle.
Last but certainly not least, number 8. The nucleus is an oval-shaped, membrane-bound structure found in the soma of the neuron. The nucleus synthesizes ribosomal RNA, which has a major role in protein synthesis.